In this video, Flo and I are going to be opening up this big lot of movies that I got from eBay that I ordered right after Christmas. It just came in right after I made my last video. So same shirt, new video. What's up, physical media fans? I have a big lot from eBay that I bought of movies. I can't remember which one this is. It's obviously a big one. It's heavy. It seems to be packed pretty securely. So let's get into it, shall we? I do appreciate when sellers take the time to tape things up nicely. The box looks normal. Doesn't look like a repurposed cereal box or whatever. Which, I mean, admittedly, I've sent things like that before. So it's not the end of the world as long as it's packed securely. This one looks well packed. That's good. So I have DVDs here. There are a lot of them. So I might speed run this a little bit. You know, if I talked a little bit about every single one of these, this video would be an hour and a half long. I want to keep it under 30 if I can. So a huge lot of DVDs. It looks like I have some former rentals. Let's go ahead and start with the one closest to me. So we have Tommyknockers, a Stephen King adaptation, starring the guy from NCSI Miami, I think. Or no, I'm thinking of Dreamweaver. So I don't remember who's in this one. I read the book. I never saw this TV miniseries, but it looks like it has everything you need in it. In fact, it's a two-sided DVD, side one, side two, which is kind of rare, especially for nowadays. New DVDs don't usually have side one, side two. So Stephen King's The Tommyknockers, the complete miniseries on DVD. It looks like it's in pretty good condition. I didn't show you, but the disc looks great. I will go through all of these. I'll test them. I'll clean them up if they need cleaning up, buff them and whatnot. But like I said, I'm going to try to keep this video under a half hour. So I'm not going to go through and show every single DVD and the condition. So next we have The Conjuring. Obviously a former rental. It says rental at the bottom. A lot of time these discs also say rental on them. And this one does. And not only does it have a sticker, which hopefully that won't mess up the balance of this when it's playing in a player, but if you can see at the very bottom it says rental. So these are produced for a rental market. The Conjuring 2, the disc looks great. I will have all of these up as soon as I can in my eBay store, which you can find linked in the description below. If you're interested in any of these or want to just check out what physical media I have for sale in my eBay store, please click that link and maybe buy something off me. I would love it. Next we have 1408, John Cusack, Samuel Jackson, the haunted, not apartment, hotel room story. That's pretty well received. This one's the widescreen edition. It doesn't look like a former rental. The disc has some surface scratches, but they look very minor, very shallow. They should buff out. Like I said in my last video, I use just Windex to clean off discs, and I use a car wax, and I can't remember the name of it. New Finish, something like that. We have another Stephen King adaptation, Storm of the Century. This is another one that I have not seen, and it is one that I have not read this time. This one is also a two-sided DVD. I just said those are kind of rare. I feel like those are an older type of thing, but maybe they're still making them. I don't know. This one has quite a bit of surface scratching. I don't know what people do with their DVDs and laser discs and Blu-rays and so on and so forth to get them all scratched up. I guess just like, you know, set them out on a counter or a coffee table or whatever. But it's a little annoying and frustrating. This is Misery, starring James Caan and Catherine Bates. Do I have that right? Catherine? Oh, Kathy. So Kathy Bates. This is in shrink wrap, so that's cool, but it's obviously like a, you know, a discount version or something, $6 top hits. But, you know, seems like a legit release. From Fox there. The Beach. This is a Leo DiCaprio film that is directed by Danny Boyle. It was not well received, and it had some goofy sequences and goofy stuff in it. Let's see, this is a special edition. It looks great. You know, some people like this, not necessarily my thing, but maybe it's yours. You can find it eventually, if not right now, in my store on eBay. We have 30 Days of Night, Dark Days. So I already talked about the first 30 Days of Night in one of my other videos. It's very good. It's very fun. It's, you know, they have a great vampire design. This looks okay. I have not seen any of these sequels or tie-ins or whatever these are, spin-offs. So this Dark Days looks like a good one. When I test it out, maybe it'll be interesting enough that I will keep watching. The It 2 film collection with It and It Chapter 2. It's a 2-disc. It's not a double-sided DVD. That disc looks great. Chapter 1 was super well received. I liked it a lot. It was scary. It was well done. And Chapter 2 made some very strange, kind of silly decisions. Just Call Me Angel of the Morning is the thing that comes to mind right away. So if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. But they're both good together, so it's definitely worth checking out. I will test those out, but yeah, 2 film collection on that. The Curse of La Llorona. So this is, you know, Mexican folklore, maybe South American folklore, but the Crying Woman, La Llorona. Some folks like this. It's from the producers of The Conjuring and whatnot. And there was another La Llorona story movie that came out about the same time. This one has some tiny surface scratches. Actually, it looks like stuff stuck to it, just a little tiny bit. That should come off with Windex. But this is the one that, you know, was mass market, and the other one was kind of a smaller. It might have been a Shudder original even. I have these kind of thrillers, or I don't even know if you would call them thrillers exactly, but we have Winter's Bone and Gone. So Winter's Bone is Jennifer Lawrence, and Gone is Amanda Seyfried from Mean Girls, Veronica Mars, so on and so forth. A double feature, two discs. It's got the kind of gatefold disc holder on the inside. I will take a look, like I said, of all of these, check the conditions, clean them up. Day of the Dead, The Need to Feed. Or maybe it's just called Day of the Dead, I don't know. So this is Mina Suvari, Ving Rhames, Nick Cannon. This is a remake of Romero's Day of the Dead, I guess. I really don't know anything about this if it's not obvious. I've not seen this. I'm guessing it's zombies. I'm guessing it's a remake of George Romero's Day of the Dead. If you can see it up in the corner there, I have the Laserdisc framed of Day of the Dead because I do love that movie, and the cover is cool with Bub on there and whatnot. So I haven't seen that one. When I test it, maybe I'll like it enough to keep going with it. Another Stephen King adaptation. This one is The Mist, the 2-disc collector's edition from Frank Darabont, the director. This one has those weird locks on it. For some reason, the case does. I don't know why it would have 2 discs. Maybe alternate ending. If you don't know, this is a very bleak movie with some very hateable characters, or one in particular in it. So that's definitely it's a good one. It's a good Stephen King adaptation. It's definitely worth checking out. Next we have Julianne Moore, Maud Lebowski herself, in The Forgotten. This kind of like, is it aliens? Is it not thriller? The disc looks okay. Clean it up a little bit. But a few of these have writing on them. So somebody wrote, it looks like Apache, Arache, something like that. I saw that on another one too. This is a very good one. So this is a collection of short stories, essentially anthology horror, that is from Michael Dougherty, that did very well. It has Anna Paquin in it, if I remember correctly. Anna Paquin, Brian Cox. So yeah, Brian Cox is in it, and then this little guy who's been showing up at Spirit Halloweens and whatnot. So he became somewhat popular. Disc looks not super well cared for, but I'll clean it up and see how it looks. Next we have Benicio del Toro's Wolf Man. There's some other people in it, obviously. I didn't hear much about this. I haven't seen it. I'm not a Universal Horror kid, as the saying goes. I did go to Universal Horror Unleashed in Vegas not too long ago. That was pretty fun. But I'm not a Universal Monsters fanatic or anything. I do like those movies, and if I see them at a repertory screening or something, I'll check them out. The first scary movie that my kids saw in the theater was Creature from the Black Lagoon. So I haven't followed all of the remakes and reboots and whatnot. I didn't see the most recent Wolfman. I didn't see this one, but I have been interested in it, so maybe I'll watch that. Here's another sealed one from that $6 Top Hits bin that somebody rated apparently at some point, but this is Freddy versus Jason. Some people love this movie. I actually worked with somebody who, when this came out, said it was life-changing. They loved it so much. So I saw it and I thought it was a lot of fun. I wouldn't say it changed my life, but it is a lot of fun for a view if you haven't seen that. Hey, here's that one I was talking about, the guy from NCIS Miami, I think. The redheaded guy. There's a bunch of people on this. Jason Lee, former professional skateboarder. My Name is Earl, and Scientology escapee is in this one. Another Stephen King adaptation, another disc that wasn't cared for perfectly, but it looks salvageable. Oh, Donnie Wahlberg is in this too. I forgot about that. You know, kind of famously from The Sixth Sense and New Kids on the Block. Next we have widescreen edition of Ghost Ship. This cover is amazing. I love it. It's lenticular, it's three-dimensional, and it says "See Evil" with the skull showing up on the boat when you turn it. So hopefully, I'm hoping you can see it. The 3D effect is amazing. It's really good. I'm gonna get right in there. So hopefully you can see that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So this Ghost Ship's a pretty fun movie. It's got a very kind of well-known graphic opening. They had to kind of tone down, I think, for getting their R rating. I'm gonna start stacking differently. Pardon me. Next we have the Hannibal Lecter 2-pack. So we have Silence of the Lambs and Hannibal. Silence of the Lambs is genius. It is such a good movie. Hannibal is not in here. So somebody wrote Bella on here. Silence of the Lambs is in here, but not Hannibal. And that's fine, because Hannibal was not the best. But Silence of the Lambs is genius. I've seen it so many times. It's so good. It's so well done. Next we have an Underworld story here. So we have Underworld Evolution. I think I saw the second Underworld. The first one I liked quite a bit. I think Kate Beckinsale is a badass. I enjoyed it quite a bit, enough to watch it a few times, but I don't think I've seen any of the sequels, maybe the second one. This disc is in great shape. It doesn't have writing on it, so that's good. Underworld Evolution. Next we have the Prophecy Collection. Prophecy, the Prophecy 2, the Prophecy 3, The Ascent, the Prophecy Uprising, the Prophecy Forsaken. I did not know there were so many of these. I think I knew about 2. But Christopher Walken and Eric Stoltz, I think, are in the first one. I'm pretty sure. Elias Koteas and Eric Stoltz, yeah. So the first one I like on paper. I know that sounds weird. But what I mean by that is that the story is good and engaging and whatnot, but it wasn't memorable enough for me to be like, oh, that's one of my new favorite movies. This is a side A, side B. I don't know if all the movies are in here. We have Uprising and Forsaken on this one, and then on this one, Prophecy 3, The Ascent. Maybe it has both on the other side. I don't know. The Prophecy and the Prophecy 2. Yeah, I guess they're just all on 2 discs. Yikes. I don't know how that works, but we'll see. Another sealed one. We have The Strangers Killer 2 movie collection. The Strangers and The Strangers Pray at Night. These are the two best movies in the Strangers franchise from what I've seen. These are the only ones I've seen. But as far as reviews go, I think that newest one kind of tanked. But this is a sealed copy of The Strangers 1 and The Strangers Pray at Night. Very good movies. Definitely worth checking out. This next, we have another sealed copy. This is a bargain bin, $5 thing. We have Prom Night with Jamie Lee Curtis. Nadja, which is very interesting. I'll talk about that for a second. Skeleton Man and Nurse. I don't know the Skeleton Man and Nurse one. Nadja was produced by David Lynch. Yeah, producer David Lynch. I think some other big director was somehow involved. Maybe a producer, executive producer, I don't know. But it is black and white vampire movie, very art house. Some of it is shot on PXL 2000. If you did not know, PXL 2000 is a Fisher-Price video camera that actually recorded video and audio on cassette tape, like an audio cassette tape. I think I have it in here. So just on a cassette tape like that, PXL 2000 cassette tape, and then you could buy just cassette tapes off the shelf when they were selling them and make more movies. That way. So Fisher-Price made that, and part of Nadja was filmed on PXL 2000. So the story goes. When I saw it in the theater, that's what I heard. So maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll have to look at IMDb trivia. We have a double feature of Nightmare on Elm Street and Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Nightmare on Elm Street is a classic, obviously, with Heather Langenkamp and Johnny Depp. The second one, Freddy's Revenge, is the first Nightmare on Elm Street I saw, and it has come to be kind of well regarded as, like, you know, a queer horror. So if you haven't seen it, there's a documentary about that. It's definitely worth checking out. Both of those are great Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Next, we have Halle Berry in Kidnap. I don't know anything about this. I'm assuming this is a thriller. Halle Berry is in it. The disc is in great shape, so if somebody likes that movie and is looking for it on DVD, I have it, and the disc is in good shape. This one is another Bella disc. It says Bella written on it there in the middle of the disc by my finger. This is Ryan Reynolds, buried alive. He's got to figure out how to escape. It's called Buried. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen a lot of these. Black Xmas unrated, I have seen. And it was okay. The original is amazing, directed by the guy who did A Christmas Story. So that's kind of fun. Bob Clark, Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. The original is amazing. It's super good. Canadian, I believe. And then this kind of reboot remake was just okay. It was fine for a mass market horror movie. Next, we have Halloween unrated director's cut from Rob Zombie. This is Rob Zombie's Halloween, which was very good. It was criticized for showing a little too much of Michael Myers' childhood, and these kind of, you know, people are like, oh, you know, I don't want to see this. But a lot of Rob Zombie's dialogue just annoys the crap out of me. So I don't love it, but it's pretty good. It's probably the best of his Halloween movies. We have Hostel Part 2, unrated director's cut. Hostel, you know what Hostel is. It is torture porn. Somebody wrote C and S on here, F DAWs with marker. The disc is in great shape. That torture porn label, I mean, it is what it is, right? If you like it, you like it. If you don't, it's not for you. That's fine. Planet Terror. This is extended and unrated. So this is Robert Rodriguez's contribution to the Grindhouse double feature from Tarantino, produced or brought to you by, or whatever it is. This is a 2-disc set. This was fun. I liked this one. I liked it a lot more than Death Proof. So of the two, that was my favorite one. We had a Johnny Depp Secret Window. I think this is the one where, I don't know, is he looking for an old book? This looks like it's a blockbuster case. Looks like a former rental. Is the most riveting performance following a bitter separation. He's a mystery writer. I don't remember. I saw it 25 years ago. I don't know. Maybe around there. Paranormal Activity, the marked ones. So this is a Paranormal Activity. I've been told the disc is not in the greatest shape. I've been told that Paranormal Activity always has a good one. Let's have a bad one, have a good one. I haven't seen all of them. I think I only saw the first one. It's got a sticker over the UPC symbol. I don't know why. Next, we have Constantine. There are talks about this having a sequel now. It came out a long time ago. It is based on the comic series Hellblazer. This one is one of those, not so bad it's good. It's like objectively not great, but I've seen it 20 times. I love it. I love watching it. It's amazing. It's got some clunky kind of CG special effects in it, but Rachel Weisz is awesome. Keanu's good in it. It's definitely worth checking out. The guy who played Superman's dad in the most recent one, and I cannot think of his name. He's awesome. He's very good in it. Next, The Invisible Man with Elizabeth Moss. So we have another Scientologist besides Jason Lee. I guess he's a former Scientologist, right? But this one is very good. This is a reboot, remake, reimagining of The Invisible Man in the modern age. Very well done. Very good. I liked it quite a bit. Next, we have Angelina Jolie and Ethan Hawke in Taking Lives. I haven't seen this one. I assume it's a thriller. I mean, it's pretty dark. Maybe it's horror. I don't know. So I don't really know anything about this. The disc is in good shape. Angelina Jolie, Ethan Hawke, full screen edition. So if you're looking for full screens, I've talked about The Cave before, and kind of what I said about it is it's not The Descent, but that's okay. It's its own thing. It was pretty fun. It's not bad. The Descent is just brilliant. Don't Breathe from the creators of Evil Dead. I think that means Fede Alvarez produced it. Maybe Sam Raimi had something to do with it. Ooh, it's wanting to stay in there. The disc is in great shape. People loved this or hated it. There is, they did one of those like kind of hero washing or protagonist washing moves with the sequel for some reason, because that guy in the first one is kind of the victim, but he's also a bad guy. Dracula Untold is next. What's this guy's name? Luke something? I can't remember his name. Luke Evans. I was right. So Dracula Untold really didn't make much of a splash, especially among horror aficionados. But I do love the armor design. So that's some great costuming. I don't know how well you can see that, but the armor design for Dracula is pretty awesome. Ooh, we're a little over halfway through. 20 horror films. So these are these ones you find that will have probably almost always Night of the Living Dead in them. I don't see that, but I see a lot of things that I don't recognize besides Halloween Resurrection. Venom, it's not the Venom that you're thinking of. Doll Man, so stuff like that. It's one of those compilations. Underworld, I've talked about this before. I think I've even talked about this particular DVD version before, this full screen. I have for sure. In one of my videos, this disc is in very good shape. Kate Beckinsale's awesome. I mentioned that already. That's the original, that's the best as far as I know, because I think I've only seen that one. It looks like she's back for Underworld Awakening. I don't know anything about this when it came out, but it is part of the Underworld franchise. The disc is in great shape. I might give it a chance when I test these out. Give it a shot. Kate Beckinsale is back. I mentioned that already. Here we have The Gift, based on a short story, I believe. And it is Joel Edgerton. Yes, Joel Edgerton, Jason Bateman, and Rebecca Hall. It's one of those, like, be careful who you let get close to you type of things, if I remember correctly. Next, we have Twilight Zones, Volume 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't see another volume in here, so I guess that's it. Volume 2, 3, 4, and 5. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 episodes on each one. So this, I'm guessing, season 1. that's kind of cool. Next, we have The Watcher, James Spader and Marissa Tomei. Did they remake this, maybe? I feel like they might have. Keanu Reeves might be in it. Yeah, Keanu Reeves is in it. A superb thriller, says Richard Roper of Ebert and Roper fame. The First Purge, the Purge movies. They started out strong. The Purge was fun and good. I've seen a couple of them. They're hit or miss. The one that seemed like an escort mission with Frank Grillo, I didn't love. But I've liked some of these Purge movies. The first one was the best for me. Boogeyman, Boogeyman 2, Boogeyman 3. A triple feature on DVD. Also has Apache written on it in marker. The disc is in great shape. It looks perfect. So that's awesome. That's good. We have another Purge, Election Year. I thought this one was pretty good. I liked Election Year. It wasn't as, or I didn't like it as much as the first one. But this one's pretty good. It's got some weird marks on it that I think I can clean off with Windex. Resident Evil. So Mila Jovovich has made so many of these Resident Evil movies. They recently made a sequel or a series, that did pretty well and was fairly well received. It has a digital code in it. I'm going to leave that in there. If it's valid, it's the buyers. Here we go. This case is super flimsy. It doesn't want to give up this DVD. The disc is in great shape. This one is Resident Evil, the final chapter. We have another Purge, The Forever Purge. This is another really flimsy DVD case. Maybe the Universal just puts out some really cheap DVD cases, or maybe they're saving the environment. That'd be pretty good. So, The Forever Purge I did not see, so I'm not familiar with that one. Resident Evil and Resident Evil Apocalypse, a double feature. Again, Mila Jovovich. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. This is the Resurrected Edition. It's got the kind of gatefold. 2 movies on one disc and special features on the other disc. Resident Evil Afterlife. Mila's back for some zombie, sort of zombie mutations action. Disc is not in great shape on that one. I'm going to try to clean it up. Purge Anarchy and The Purge, the original. So these two I like okay. Anarchy's the escort mission one. The first one I liked. The Anarchy was like, it had some good stuff in it, but I really got frustrated with the, like, I'm just a guy trying to be out on this night to get revenge, but I have to help these people type of thing. It seemed like a video game escort mission. Insidious, The Last Key. I watched the first Insidious. That was enough for me. This one has a digital code in it. The disc is in great shape. So if the buyer gets this, tries that digital code out and it works, good for them. Little bonus. Red Riding Hood with Amanda Seyfried, Gary Oldman. This says Apache on it. I assume this is a Red Riding Hood story, but Gary Oldman in Slow Horses is amazing. So maybe he's good in this one too. He's also pretty famously great in Leon the Professional, especially his yell is kind of famous and well known from that movie where he's a corrupt cop or a shitty cop, and one of his underlings says, you know, who do you want me to bring? He says, everyone. He screams it, and in a really, you know, he sells it great way. So, Insidious 1, this is the one I saw. I was not super impressed. I've mentioned that before because I've gotten that one before. Lastly, the last of this lot. So that's a huge lot. What do we have here? 5, 10, 15, 18. So 36 plus 44, 55, looks like, maybe. You can count them. This one has a couple of names written on the back. Herman and Lisa. The Bone Collector is Denzel Washington and Angelina Jolie. Is this the one where somebody is like bedridden and they're helping out an investigation. I don't remember. And then somebody printed a little label that says Lisa and Lucky on the disc. But this is in pretty good shape. Angelina Jolie, Denzel, Thriller. But that's it. That's the whole lot. What I ordered right around Christmas, right after Christmas. It's pretty cool. I'm going to have to catalog all of these, put them up in my eBay store. Hopefully they'll be in there by the time you see this. Click the link to check it out. If it is way after I put my video up, maybe some of them are still in there. Maybe all of them. I don't know. The store is not doing that great. But thanks again for watching this unboxing video. Flo enjoys these. She likes hanging out with us. But please like and subscribe, and until next time, thanks a lot.